Well, good morning. Here we are again. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. I'm happy for the gift of another day. I got up and I had some coffee already, and I was looking out the window at the blue skies and the sun that was shining outside. And I took that moment to ponder on yesterday's events, the things that had occurred in my life and the things that I had read and taken into my spirit. And I was reminded of something I read, and I want to just talk to you. You know, when I was growing up, every spring, my mother would do what was called spring cleaning. We had to go through our drawers, get rid of old clothes. We had to go through our toys, get rid of the broken toys. We had to get rid of junk. If she bought a new piece of furniture or something like that for the house, or a new rug or something, we got rid of the old stuff. And it was kind of what I would say is a resetting. It was taking time to reset our lives for the next phase of our lives. And so I want to talk to you about needing to reset. So I wrote some notes. I'm going to look down and read some things because I want to make sure I make these points in the time that we have together. So Paul wrote in Ephesians chapter number 4, verses 13 and 14. He says, brothers, he said, I don't consider that I've made it to this point by myself. He said, but the one thing that I do, I'm forgetting those things that are behind me. I'm resetting and forgetting about the past. I can't do anything to fix the past. You know, there's a saying that says you cannot unring a bell. And so therefore you have to understand the past is over. There's nothing you can do to go back and adjust the past. You have to reset, reground, and get ready for the next phase of life. So is it possible? Question. Is it possible that maybe we needed this pause in life to reconnect, to recommit, to rededicate, and revisit some things in our lives? Or maybe, yes, to reset. We are all required to stay indoors during this quarantine, and maybe this is a great time to stop and to reset our lives, to check where things are. So some of the things I want to just share with you, and there's many others, but I just have a short list that you should consider when it comes to taking this time to reset. You know, one, embrace your imperfections. There's a crack in everything. That's how light gets in. That's an insightful quote that I read. There's a crack in everything. That's how light gets in. So there's a little imperfection in all of us. All right. Our personalities, our distinctiveness, our radiance comes from the fact that we have a crack in us. We're not perfect. But yet we live in a nonstop comparison world. It's always comparing something to something else. It's always comparing us to some other level, and it reminds us of where we may have fallen short. But what I'm going to say to you is to step back, get away from the perfectionist lifestyle, and adopt a healthier mindset. Embrace the authenticity of who you are and all your wonderful, beautiful, and imperfections that you have. All right, you are unique. There's only one of you, and what the worst thing you can do is to die being a copy of somebody else. Be you, be authentic, and be who you were called to be. Also, reset. Get rid of excess baggage. As things in your life that are excess, get rid of them. You know, clutter in your home, unfinished business, those undone relationship pieces that need to close out. Get rid of those things. Start with the small things. When you get rid of that excess baggage, you're going to find that it's releasing something in your life, and you're not drained like you used to be. All right. The other thing you want to do is you want to reset your spiritual being. Yes, reset your spiritual being. If you haven't done it in a long time, set up a quiet time of meditation, prayer, where you can get back with God, all right? And get back to reading your Bible, or reading those books that are inspirational, those things that uplift your spirit. Get back to resetting your spiritual man. Also, laugh. Yes, laugh. When you laugh, your mind, your body, and your spirit change. That's what Mark Twain actually wrote in a book. He said, when you laugh, your mind, your body, and your spirit changes. All right. And he was right about that. Laughter is truly the best medicine, because when we laugh, it is a celebration of all that is good within us. It is our safety net. You know, some people laugh when they get nervous because it is a safety net. It keeps us grounded. The other thing, reset your physical man, your body. Yes, I was out front of my house yesterday jump roping, and then I went in and I got on my bike and I exercised. It's a great time to get your body in shape. Nothing makes you feel better than a dose of fresh air. Last but not least, reset your finances. It's a good time. If you don't have a budget, create a budget. Live within your means. At Love Fellowship, we always say this: we don't buy what we do not need, and we don't spend what we cannot afford to spend. We save and invest. You want to save and invest. Reset your financial budget. All right? Get yourself in order. This is a great time to reset your life. Whatever you do, go enjoy the gift of today, knowing you've been empowered to reset your life. I'll talk to you later.